I'm going to start this thing off with a wild card. I'm just going to let you know that right now that I consider Leonardo da Vinci the greatest lucky Leo. Lucky Leo. And you're going to hear a lot about how lucky he is because he found his Monas. I mean, what could you not want in life? So, hey, I got to show you a lot. I am just worked up here. I don't know if there's enough on this thumb drive to do it because it won't let me go past 21 minutes. I don't understand it. I can go on and on and on. If you guys, you gotta watch my YouTubes, okay? You gotta subscribe. Listen, my painting, okay, it is a Midion. This painting is a diary of Leonardo da Vinci's works. It is 100%, okay, that I have gone through to tell you the truth of what's in this painting. It's also not only a diary, not only a painting of one of the greatest guys on the planet, it is a registry. A registry like you go to a church and you say your goodbyes and sign a book, or your sorrow, or the passing of an individual who so happened to move on in life and got to go to heaven. But there's more to it. There's also more to it. Okay, it's got a TV in it, like my father, who's rests his soul in heaven. And I'm trying to speak from the heart. I'm trying to let you know that my passion is what I did. I took and made a book called Passion of Love, and then I decided that I don't even need to sell the book. I want to put it out for free. To put it out for free on YouTube for you. There's more detail in this YouTube. It's well over 900, and I got 997 or something. This would be 998. I think it's over 1,000. I just don't think they're counting quick enough. But we'll hit the 1,000 all right. 1,000 across because the way I calculate it's way up there. Anyway, beside the point, this was shot with a 100 megapixel phase camera. You got me excited because there's some very unusual stuff. You guys have to have the artist's eyes to understand where I'm going from, or coming from. And I've got a YouTube coming out, and it's being done by a magnificent, awesome editor. She is so great that it takes my breath away. And so anyway, this is, if I can get to it for you to highlight it, because you really need to understand what I got after this little intro for you. What you really need to understand is that there's a lot of hidden works, and I have these babies, okay? And I consider this painting very connected to me. And what's great is because I love babies, I love children, and I love the people who walk as adults as children, to wonder what they look like when they were a child. It's a good feeling to try to grow within what the past is, if you can metaphor back. And Leonardo da Vinci did that in his paintings, and I'll prove it to you. But you'll see it's kind of like Michael Jackson, rest in peace. He metaphored back and forth the different faces of all the nationalities. She's a gorgeous pregnant woman, and my older woman is also pregnant, and the babies are out because they show you what they're going to look like in the womb. So for you to understand that would be awesome. So you have to get into this game that I'm showing you. Just like when you were a kid, you looked at the clouds, you dreamed, you imagined. That's what Leonardo da Vinci did. He never stopped. Neither did my father, rest his soul, because my father, as far as I'm concerned, died as a big kid, kicking and laughing and enjoying life, even though he went down with that. Well, anyway, what I got to show you is that this painting is the same as the blue X-ray. And this blue X-ray actually spells out quite a bit of stuff. And in my other YouTubes, if you follow, not only does it spell out Sulai, S-U-L-A-I, you can screenshot anything you want, please. You'll find out that I have not tried to change or do anything wrong. But what is very interesting, and I'll try not to actually go into bringing it closer and back because I forget to bring it back and I screw up everything. But this painting of an X-ray that is hidden of one of the beginning of his works actually says, I love you, and it says it, I with a heart, you, and he puts it in those innuendo ways that gets into the name. But underneath the name is written in one of my other YouTubes, and it's spelled out Melzi. I can't get everything in time because I got to give you the intros of the next, like I do. But let me show you something. We're going to zip back to this, but let me show you that this is the image. Okay, we've done this before, but I don't believe you've seen this part coming. This is the image in which is normally the gray. Okay, it's normally gray, this image, instead of blue, and it so happens to be of Leonardo da Vinci's cortex. But if you take a look at the images that normally I circle, and you screenshot this, please, you'll see the face here and this face here are twins. Okay, the cutoff line is around where the nose is. Okay. But that's not the only place in which it lies. Let me show you when I take it and I overlay it for you to understand that where he hides his work, okay, right there, bam, it's very difficult to see, I know, but you can screenshot it. I'll hold it for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's enough. Okay, so what I got to tell you is, now you know about this and my image actually being in his cortex. It's 100%. You can't deny that. You can't. But this is what's very, very, very cool. And the reason why it's so cool is because you predict the area in which it's going to overlay, and you're going to see the face and the words, and you'll also see this little body face, and you can screenshot all this stuff and open it up to see if I'm crazy Alan or something. Okay, but when you overlay this image, I want you to look at the face right here. Look, you see how this is turned here in the face, and this goes here and it comes on up and around. These are all words. This is all writing. This is all, and he shifts it down here, and he shifts it over here, and he shifts it over here. But here's a highlighted area in which he gave me and you a chance to see how it fits perfectly in the writing of the dog. Watch, because you know you're close, because remember, he makes his images move. Watch, look at that. It's got the perfect curve, it fits perfect in there, and that's where, and then if you take a look at the S, okay, I'm going to hold it right over the face, and that's where the S goes, right around his face. Listen, I have this thing called a heart, and I have this thing called lungs. This guy has taken my heart and made it thump. He's made me have a hard time to breathe, like some things in life that has happened to me. But, oh, forgive me. I got to tell you, you are witnessing history from the past. Of course, history's from the past, but history now, probably, well, give it 5 minutes. History in 5 minutes. Okay, so so you can actually see a cut line starting through here and goes to here. It's going to get better too. And well, it ain't going to get better. It's going to get just as good, because Leonardo da Vinci did me good today. And what I did is I asked God for this. I asked God for a little help. A little cheering for you and a little cheering for me. So now we know about some of his hidden works and how this image, okay, because you can even see the V. Look at the V. Now we're going to go back over and we could see how the V transforms. Okay, so you see where the V is? See how it goes? It will shift down. You can even make it shift down even more because remember, it makes it move. Now I'll hold it here to the point. Look at that. There's the point. But he moves the point and he moves the point and he moves it again because you can see the point here. You can see a point here, a point here, a point here. He makes this make bigger and bigger and shifts all over. So we're going to shift this over for you and me, and we're going to have another fun. So let me see about what I meant of this. I got to go up to it and figure to, oh, it's got to do with, I do believe, the other image. It's going to get a little tricky on that one. It's going to get real tricky actually. So maybe I should hold that for another YouTube. I don't know. Let me think a second. Come on, guys. Somebody got to raise their hand like in school. Do it, Alan. Do it. Ah, man. Oh, let's see if I can do it. It was real sweet YouTube. Okay, this is a X-ray again, but it's turned sideways. Okay, it's turned sideways. So we're going to put this sideways right here, and we're going to go back to the doggy that was transformed. Whew. You guys are really pushing me. You're really pushing me. This is real hard work. Thank you. I got to take a breather. I feel 100 miles. Okay. Now, if you take a look at this dog and the loop that goes around and its nice, beautiful eyes. Now, you already know that this doggy is the same as the doggy that I just showed you with my man in it. So that means we're already on the railroad tracks of going to heaven, okay? Because we're on heavenly, we're in Earth, and we want to transform like a butterfly from a caterpillar. So, if I take this dog, look, see this dog? This is mine. Here's my woman laying sideways on an angle. And I take this, and I had it overlaid just right, and I overlay it. Look at that. It's the same. It's out of my painting. Screen shoot it. I did not fabricate a thing, I swear. Any of my works that I have showed you is pure as I'm trying to be to this world. There are some other things you need to see. Watch. It's not just the dog that fits in there, which is awesome. Look at side by side. Dog. This is my painting. Look at the girl. It's turned. Here's his doily. So here's his doily. He's just flipped in the X-ray. So watch this. You see this image, how it runs through here? That's this. Here's the dog. Here's the dog. Here's the image. Here's the image. Watch this. Watch. There it fits. You see the line cut? You see the eyes? Watch. Here's the line cut. There's the line cut. That's it. And it spurts off. It spurts off. He gives you some of this that don't show, and he gives you the others that do. He can't put it all in there. Well, maybe he can. Forgive me, Leo, because I haven't seen anything you haven't done. But isn't that amazing? What's really kind of cool too is that it gets to where he shifts my woman back and forth, to where you can see her face here, and then she floats back and forth, and how her breast area flows for part of the nose. So I really need some subscriptions. I really need some loving. I really need some applauding. I need you guys to get on the tube and put some hours in. I'm behind. I'm 100 behind on subscribers, and I'm 1,500 on hours, and I need a blessing from you all. Get on the ball. pleased like Leo. Leo would have had it done. Let's not upset Leo. He did everything possible. And remember, my friends, I've showed you the X-ray of the Mona in my painting. I'm going to put out a YouTube on this regarding this of the first time I actually seen it. It sounded like I was having a heart attack. It probably sounds like I'm having one now. He does excite me, and I'm very, very blessed that I've had the opportunity to show you. So remember, there's other pictures and paintings in there, and I'll do them on something. And I really do, again, hope that you enjoy this YouTube. I really do, because, you know, I'm doing it for you and your kids and family. It's just something else. It is really, really something else to be able to give that I'm giving to you. All my hard work and all my money is invested of my whole life. Every time I got up to have a cup of coffee and study, every single day, 24 hours a day, regardless if I'm sleeping or not, has led to this day. So today is the day that I ask you to reach deep into your pockets and take care of me and the world. The world needs to know the love that's inside. And so there's another thing. I'll give you one more little secret before I go. One more little secret. Okay, if you take a look at my man, how he has the knee, and I have showed you the Last Supper, and Last Supper's floating around in here somewhere, and it's really, really, really cool. So let's see here. Oh, it's preset. Oh, okay. You're going to have to wait for another YouTube because I didn't do it. But anyway, I want to say, listen, remember that I love you guys. I want you guys, I'm going to have to cut this short. I love you guys, and may God bless the whole world. Whoops, excuse me. Subscribe, please. Notify with the notification bell. Thumbs up. And please wash your hands, social distance, wear a mask, and may God bless the whole world, the whole universe, and the whole heavens. And I need you guys. I hope you need me too. Prove it. Hit that subscribe button. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you, and I love you. Have a great day.